ladies, Claire Luffman here, your business mentor, here to simplify the business building process for you. And today what I want to do is increase your chances of survival for your business. If you look statistically, 9 out of 10 businesses are going to fail, be shut down in the first 5 years of business. So 1 out of 10, that's what I want you to be. And I don't feel like that we're being gamblers here. I feel like there should be no reason why your business doesn't succeed. I firmly believe that you would not have the seed of desire for this business, right? This dream you're giving birth to right now, or you've already given birth to and you're just really helping it to succeed. I firmly believe you would not have that desire without every single bit of ability to make that happen. You're going to be given the tools, the resources, the people, the opportunities to make that happen. Let's not stress about when or how exactly it's going to happen, but I firmly believe there's no reason you shouldn't succeed. So let's talk about 3 things. Okay, so the first thing that you need to have to increase your chances of your business being a thorough success is deep-seated belief. Have no doubt that your business is a done deal. And way too many women are lacking this basic faith, right? They're using such weak words like, well, I'm gonna give it a try. Maybe I can do this. We'll see. They sort of have their backup plan in case things don't work out. You need to have such deep faith. Draw a line in the sand, step on over it, and say, this is a done deal. Now, gaining that deep-seated belief, it's not just an activity. It's not something you do one day and then tomorrow you're like, oh my gosh, I'm all on board. Because ladies, what's happening between our ears is your determining factor, whether this business is gonna work or not. I would guesstimate that 90% of success is your mindset. The words that you're telling yourself, those thoughts that you're having. And many times we say, oh yeah, we believe. A great indicator though is your emotions. When you're thinking about your business or life in general, are you feeling emotions that are actually repelling what it is that you say you most want? Those would be emotions of like overwhelm, doubt, worry, boredom, fear. Or are you having the majority of your emotions being a positive expectation, faith, excitement, belief? And we're not perfect, right? It's not that even those with the strongest mindset, it's not 100%. There are going to be those times, those temporary moments of lapse, if you will, where they just their initial response is fear or worry or lack. But they learn how to quickly get out of that emotion and find something to be grateful for. So that's going to be the first thing. And way too many of you do not have that basic belief, even though you think you might. So ask yourself and find a way that you can almost daily work on strengthening your mindset and your belief. And again, not to get stressed about all the darn hows. How am I going to do it? Or when exactly? As long as you can keep that deep faith that this is a done deal, guess what? It's a done deal. Another thing you can do to increase your chances of your business being a thorough success is to have incredibly strong success habits. This is aside from the technical aspect of your work. This is aside from, having a marketing plan and a profit funnel and a great website. And your habits is how you're approaching your work. And these things are soft skills. These things that sometimes we're more prone to being stronger with, like organization, let's say. But these are learned, and they're just some simple systems that you can put into place to have 6-figure success habits. And until you do, it doesn't matter how phenomenal your product is, or that you're the best massage therapist ever, you have a wonderful marketing plan. If how you're approaching your work is tripping you up, and when I talk about success habits, it's mainly around how you're managing your time, your stuff, and your money. So your time, your work week, when you're working, when you're not, having real boundaries around when you're working, when you're not, and when you are working, that you're focused. So there are just a couple of little things that you can do so that you know that when you are working most productively. And then you've got plenty of time to take on off, right? Clock on out and enjoy life. Have time to stop and smell the roses without having this constant grind of thinking about your business. And And then managing your stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming to us, right? When I say stuff, it could be your overflowing email inbox. It could be papers. It could be business cards that you're collecting. It could be stuff in our mind, like these great creative ideas that we have. We just need a very simple, basic way to go through our stuff periodically. I encourage at least once a week. It's called my sanity meeting, Monday mornings, and go through your stuff. Meaning, go through, do a brain dump of all those items that have been floating around your mind. Get your email inbox down to 0. All the papers you've collected that week, just gather them. And one by one, take a look at them and say, this is the same thing with email. Do I need to do anything with this or not? If not, get rid of it. Or do you not need to do anything with it, but you want to hold on to it? Well, then archive it somehow, get it out of that physical email inbox. Or do you need to do something? And then just clearly know, identify, well, what do I need to do and when? And then with finances. Many of you know, if you've been following me, I love the book called Profit First. Get it, read it if you haven't. It's an easy read. You don't need to be an accountant. That was actually my original career was as an accountant, but you don't need to be an accountant. It's actually written for the non-accountant. And it is simple, yet life-changing. And dare I say fun, cash management system that will completely change your business finances. Even if you didn't start making a single penny more tomorrow, it will completely transform your business finances. And you can even apply Profit First to your family household as well. So managing your time, your stuff, and your finances. Okay, and the third thing is to have a support system. And sometimes women don't, right? You're sort of home alone and you're working from out of your house. Sometimes your spouse doesn't even get it, right? Sometimes people don't get us entrepreneurs. They think we're a little wacky. They're like, why don't you just get a 9-to-5 job? But many of us know that would just suck our soul. It would just bleed us dry. Or maybe there's other reasons why you choose to be your own boss or work from home. But we need a support system. We need, maybe call it your business besties. There are so many people through networking. I've been involved in networking the last 5 years. I actually have my own networking group. And so many of my friends, my business besties, I have met through networking. So networking's been phenomenal. And I go to build relationships, not going being like, I need clients, I need clients, I need clients. Now, granted, I have gotten a zillion clients from networking, but a zillion friends. And just that support system, somebody you could bounce ideas off of, it's so important. So whether you're part of a mastermind group or a networking group or a group coaching program where you guys are really supporting each other, or you just sort of have an accountability partner or a running buddy, right? Someone, this other individual that you guys can go to. And be that support for someone else too, right? If you hear that other individual, she becomes negative Nelly and she's like, oh, there's not enough clients out there. People aren't willing to pay for what I have to offer. Oh my gosh. You can, I don't want to say hush her up, but flip that on her and say, I don't believe that. I believe there's more clients than you can possibly have the time to service. So if you could be that for each other, where you could let each other vent quickly, have that pity party, and quickly get back onto business. So ladies, this is so important. These 3 things, having that deep-seated belief, having those success habits around how you're managing your time, your stuff, your finances, and having that really strong support system. Because you could do this. Do not give up. That's the only way you're going to fail is if you give up. I might not even personally know you. I believe in you. When I work with new clients, I say, I'm going to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. However, there's got to be a point where your belief is enough to sustain you. But I believe in you. Again, I don't think you'd have this dream without the absolute 100% ability to make it happen. So you guys have a great, great week. In the meantime, I'm cheering you on. Bye.